Hey guys, Sarah Halina here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the first season of Star Wars The Bad Batch, so stay tuned. Okay, so first I'm going to give my non-spoiler thoughts, and then I'm going to dive into some spoilers. So, yeah, there's timestamps in the description down below. So, The Bad Batch follows Clone Force 99, a squad of elite clone troopers with genetic mutations, as they go on mercenary missions after the Clone Wars. The squad consists of Hunter, Wrecker, Tech, Echo, Crosshair, and newcomer Omega. Now, despite the show being a spin-off of the TV show The Clone Wars, The Bad Batch does a good job of introducing these characters to viewers who didn't watch the Clone Wars show. Now, this was something that I was particularly worried about because I've seen like a couple episodes of the Clone Wars, but I haven't seen the whole show. And I was a little worried that they weren't going to take the time to introduce these characters because they had already done that essentially in the Clone Wars. But I think they do a pretty good job of letting you know who these characters are and what their skill set is by like the end of the first episode. So if you haven't seen the Clone Wars and you want to check out the Bad Batch but you're a little hesitant about it because of the fact that you hadn't seen Clone Wars, I wouldn't worry too much about that. You definitely get the whole picture with these characters. The animation was actually really, really good. Like, it looked like it belonged in the universe with the other Star Wars animated series, like Clone Wars and Rebels. Yeah, so, I mean, it's not too jarring. Like, if you've seen Clone Wars, if you've seen Rebels, the animation is very similar. Yeah, and so that's always a good thing. Now, as for the show itself, I think it had a strong start and a strong finish, but the middle was rather lackluster. Most of the episodes, I felt like, for me, were just sort of background noise and not really interesting for me. But that's just me. I think Bad Batch really caters to those fans that want to go beyond the Skywalker saga, to go into the extended universe, to see what other characters exist in the Star Wars universe. Yeah, I mean, it really caters to that, and you do get a lot of time spent with a lot of different characters. Some familiar, some new. Yeah, I would say if you're more of a casual Star Wars fan, Bad Batch can be a little taxing to watch. But if you're like diehard Star Wars fan, you want to, know more about all these other characters and all these other different places, definitely I recommend checking out The Bad Batch. But honestly, I would say check out Bad Batch anyways and decide if it's something that you'll like, because everybody has different tastes. And, for me, it wasn't necessarily as interesting as I think it could have been. But that doesn't mean that you won't find it interesting. So, yeah, I'd say definitely at least watch the first couple of episodes and go from there. Now, I'm going to go into somewhat spoiler territory, but still not really spoilers. So kind of like a mid-tier spoiler thing. I don't know. But a lot of the characters, really aside from Hunter and Crosshair, really just kind of became boring or even annoying on some level. Like, for me, I find Omega especially annoying. She doesn't want to leave anybody behind or in trouble. And that's a good quality for anyone to have. But she literally wants to put herself and her clone brothers in danger so many times. And she doesn't want to listen to, her more experienced team members and guilted them into putting themselves in danger. And it's like, I get it. You want to help people, but listen to what your team, your clone brothers have to say, because they have more experience than you do, because you were a kid. Yeah, I don't know. I found it really annoying at times, and yeah, Omega was definitely my least favorite character out of the show. But now I'm going to be diving into spoilers. So, if you haven't seen The Bad Batch, go watch it, come back here. Or, if you want, stay, listen to the spoilers, but don't complain that I didn't warn you. Alright. So, I really actually enjoyed the twist that Crosshair had his inhibitor chip removed and therefore was choosing to side with the Empire and go against his brothers. It was such a great twist, and just watching everybody's heartbreak as they realized that Crosshair willingly betrayed them was just perfect. I think it was one of the best things about the show was that twist. Yeah. Now, what I really also enjoyed was the characters that we got from other Star Wars properties. So, in the first episode, right out of the gate with the first episode, we get a young Kanan from Star Wars Rebels. He's the young Jedi who's escaping Order 66. He's escaping Clone Force 99. It was a rather brief moment, but it was still a nice surprise to see him. And I almost didn't even realize that it was him until I went online and I was like, wait, hold on, it actually is him. So that was a nice surprise. Also from Rebels, though, we got a young Hera and Chopper. So, yeah, they were in 2 episodes. They had a lot more to do than Kanan did. And they were sort of the focal point of those 2 episodes because Hera's family is being targeted by the Empire. Hera was one of my favorite Rebels characters. So, seeing her as a young child in Bad Batch with Chopper, it was so nice to see that. And also, Hera kind of made Omega a lot more bearable, because Omega finally had somebody close to her age. And yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe it's just because I really love Hera that she made Omega more bearable, but yeah. But something that wasn't a surprise if you saw the Bad Batch trailers, we got an appearance from a pre-Mandalorian Fennec Shand. And, she's basically an up-and-coming bounty hunter attempting to capture her bounty, Omega. Yeah, I was very happy about that. But yeah, Fennec was the reason that I planned to watch The Bad Batch in the first place. And I was kind of disappointed that she was only in 2 episodes, but she really had a lot to do in those 2 episodes, and I was just happy to see her. She had such a fun animated chase scene where, I believe it's Hunter. I'm trying to remember that entirely, but I think it's Hunter is chasing her and Omega down to try to get Omega back. And she's improvising, jumping around on different machines and everything like that. And I don't know, like she was just a lot more epic than she was in The Mandalorian, which is fair because in The Mandalorian they didn't really give her much to do. But yeah, it was really nice to see Fennec and her being a lot more epic. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna kind of end it there. I literally don't really remember what happened in this show. I was debating whether to review it, but I figured, you know what? Why not? So, my overall thoughts: Bad Batch was a fine show with some good moments and some compelling characters. But it's more of a show for the die-hard Star Wars fans that are always looking to dive beyond the Skywalker universe. And yeah, that's not really me. Like, I prefer to kind of stay in the Skywalker universe. But yeah, I mean, I do plan on watching season 2 when it premieres. I think it can get better. I think there is potential there. They just didn't really tap into that potential for season 1, which is a little disappointing, but I have faith that they will. And you know, I do love Rebels. Mandalorian won me over a lot more heading into season 2, so I'm thinking Bad Batch might do the same thing. Win me over. I'm hoping, because I really want to love this show. Because, like I said, there's a lot of good moments, great animation, some compelling characters. Yeah. But, like I said, I don't really remember what happened in this show, so it's kind of a bizarre review. But, yeah. Let me know. What did you think of The Bad Batch? And will you be watching season 2 when it comes out in 2022? Let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, click the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload my latest videos. You can check out more reviews by clicking here. You can check out more Star Wars content by clicking here. Follow all my socials, the link is in the description down below. And I will see you all in another video. Bye, guys.